Are we there? Are we there yet? Five. All right, part three, round three, issue number three, episode number three of a three-part series, Walking Dead, Cascadia, brought to you by those fine folks at Free League, kind of in a roundabout sort of way, or at least the inspiration thereof. This is a homebrew campaign set in 2023, Seattle, the Pacific Northwest, in the Walking Dead universe, but it's entirely different. Kind of, sort of. Doing our own thing. Hi, everyone. Nice to see you. Everyone's still
Hello.
alive. They're still
Hello.
living.
We're still
That's cool.
living.
Let's see if we can
Hello.
change that situation. Okay, real quickly, we did a little thing on the second episode where we went around the board and said, hey, what happened with your character from your character's perspective last episode that you felt was important that you need to remind us of, or maybe give us a little insight of? Let's start with Father Cross.
Well, the last episode, everything was getting crazy. This foul gas was coming out of the science lab. Crazy people were acting mean and crazy and turning into these weird beasts. So we got all our wine. I got the group together. Organized us to get a party together, and we started to head north, away from all that toxic gas. And I think that Father Cross is pretty content that we got the right people and the right group, and we might be able to get out of this thing.
Cool. Cool. How about Dr. Evie? What's your perspective?
So something really important happened to me last time, which is that I noticed that Artemis has a dead woman, hanging out with him. And I realized there was something special in Artemis that he may be able to communicate with the dead. So I walked up to Artemis while he was standing over the bodies of two people, one of whom Father Cross killed. That was really disturbing. And with Artemis was able to communicate with these dead people with my coaching. And between the two of us, mostly through Artemis, he was able to divine kind of what they saw coming, and they were able to tell us some things that were going on that made sense to us, that made things that seemed really mysterious and cloudy more clear. So based on those conversations with the dead through Artemis, really, who really is a medium, and someone that I really respect as someone who values the indigenous knowledge and the traditional knowledge that I think Artemis seems to be connected to, we organized a party to get out of the forest and to get out of the park. And I want to go to the foothills of the mountains into the deep dark forest. That's where I'm most comfortable. It's where I did my training, my doctoral training, or my pre-doctoral training in the Amazon forest, and feel that we will be really safe in the deepest, darkest forest, where this mist or this fog that's poisoning people aren't able to reach us. And there's a dense tree cover, and I feel really confident that I'll be able to lead the group through both to these dense woods, and then be able to set up camp and a community for us there where it's safer.
Sweet. Artemis. What's up with Artemis?
Artemis was a bit retrospective last time, and you kind of watched Father's Cross. Felt he was kind of a little loose cannon there sometimes, and so he kind of walked away and wanted to take care of the dead. And then, my fiance Jazzy started talking to me, and she was like, we can probably really help these people out. And then as I was sitting there, Kate came over to me, and Kate said, "Hey, you think you can interact with these dead people?" And I was like, I've never done that. Let's see if my fiance Jessie can help us out. And she kind of interpreted some stuff for me, and I told Kate, what she said, and we kind of all, the three of us and Kate and me, we kind of found out, the three of us being the ones that are not here with us, walking around, but those that are here with us in spirit and talking to us. They told us we should get out of this place and get to the mountains, and I was kind of translating that to Kate, and she agreed. She thought it was a great idea and said that's where we need to go, and she kind of put that forth to the rest of the group, and then we barely made it out of there because this horde of these like things came after us, but we managed to all get into the van and out of that place. So it ended. It was a great time, and we seemed to have a great group of people with us.
Oh yeah. How does Cade feel about these last 12 hours or so?
Muted.
He's muted. He's muted again.
Damn it. All right. Get it out of the way. So, Cade's keeping an eye on the father because he's trapped. Like, Cade's killed people, but for reasons. The father, he has these perceptions of reality that he's using to determine whether people live or die. So, right now, as long as he, keeps it to a certain point, Cade, he'll not worry about it. As far as heading up into the forest, he just groups everybody in the group. It's stupid. Like, unless you're going to get far away from whatever this cloud is, like just because you're in denser forests, that's not going to stop it. That's not how air works. He would prefer to have some better supplies to go, but he does understand going into the city is a little dangerous. But the group wants to go, so for now, he's willing to do it. He's not to the point where he feels he needs to strike out on his own. Plus there's Barkley. Cade's kind of taken Barkley under his wing, so if he does plan to take off, you'd have to convince Barkley to go. But
Speaking
for
of
now,
Barkley-
he's a team player until it's time not to
Alright.
be.
Good job. We'll be waiting for that moment in the story for you to just turn against everyone. Barkley, how does Barkley feel about what he's experienced?
So last game, Barkley had a very sentimental moment with one of the NPCs, Arthur, which brought Barkley a little bit closer to that group, like Father Cross and all them, and that helped solidify 100% like I'm with the right group for Barkley. So after his awesome moment with Arthur, we had a larger group originally, and then half them split away and started to sneak away, and they tried to convince Barkley to go, and Barkley told them straight up he's not leaving, he's staying with Cade, and just walked away from them. Didn't even stop them, didn't try to convince them. He's like, nope, if you're leaving, screw you, you're not one of us, then you're gone. That was his mindset. And then a lot of stuff started going down pretty quick. The dead started showing up and all that, and Barkley, they're cross about the other group leaving, all that. That's so Barkley's pretty much dead set that he made the right choice, that he's with the right group of people, not to run away and ditch people, you know what I mean? He stuck with the group that was like, no, we're trying to make sure everyone's safe. So, Barkley feels pretty confident in himself that he made the right choice.
All right. And that wraps up the round table. We do have to mention that there is one other character with us, the name of Beto, and he is a long, scraggly-haired, former emo band drummer, dropout. Maybe he was kicked out. Who knows? The story vacillates from whose fault it was for why the band didn't succeed. But eventually, through trials and tribulations, none, of course, of which were his fault, he ended up in your homeless camp, and he's been kind of the drifter of the group that's vacillated from one of you to another over the past few weeks. And when things went down, he thought that he was going to run away with this other group that seemed well situated to take care of each other, especially when people from your group started hatcheting and stabbing other people in the head. So he started to run off with this group, but then realized, maybe they don't have the guts to keep me alive, so I'm going to come back over here. And then he ran up with you, and he's traveling with you. He is in the back of the lab van, which you were rushing away from Karkik Park in a hurry. Holding on for dear life as Cade has the pedal to the metal, whipping up and down these really narrow, dark, curvy, forested streets. You bust through the gate that had been lashed shut by a chain by the cop that had come in to check in on you. She had unlocked the gate, hastily wrapped it, closed, and you just bust through that, not even having to stop for it. And you were out into the residential streets, moving on. Driving sounds, things clinking, clinking, clanking, clinking, clinking, folders falling out of cupboards and such, and sliding across the van floor. Go for it. Let's roleplay. What's going on, guys? Driving through the night, a misty night, trying to avoid anyone hopping out at you or pulling into your lane.
Okay, so everybody, we're going into the foothills, and I really want to make sure we're all prepared because it's going to be a different kind of lifestyle up there than it has been for us here in Karkik. It's a denser forest. There's no QFC nearby. We're going to have to be totally self-reliant, and I think that we can do it. We've been together for a long time, and I know how indigenous people live, and I think we'll be able to survive. But I need to make sure that we're all on board, that we know what we're getting into.
Knowing something and doing it are two entirely different things.
I have crafted my own spear and shot a wild boar with it.
Whoa, you
Shot a
shot a
boar
wild
with a
boar with your spear?
I have the spear right here. I have this spear right here. Elder Kamako from Brazil taught me how to make this spear, and he showed me how to craft it by hand. He used his teeth, I used a knife, and then I went and hunted wild boar with it in Brazilian Amazon.
This ain't the Amazons.
Yeah,
I
think
think
it's a
that
little
we
safer
have
than the
it can't be
Amazon.
any worse than a wild boar.
That's the thing. What kind of animals are there out there to hunt?
Up here in the
Bear.
foothills, there should be bear,
There's
deer.
some
There should
cougar
be
out there.
maybe some cougar.
Yeah.
Coyotes.
Cougars are dangerous.
So, how are we going to make shelter? What are we going to make our shelters out of?
We will be able to. I'm assuming we have knives on board, right?
That's a pretty good assumption. I don't have a knife.
Uh,
Yeah, I got about
I guess
215 of them. Yeah, I'm good.
If I don't have a knife,
I only got a little tiny pocket knife. I can't use it as a weapon. I don't think it'd be that useful for crafting anything.
you know,
We
this
left
this
all our
kind of
tents behind, man.
this
I
kind of
think if we
went
pull
by.
our
I'm
brains
thinking
together, we'll
maybe
be able to cut down foliage and make ourselves a nice lean-to begin with, and then build housing later on.
Well, we survived in that park for how long? I think we can make it out in the woods.
it's entirely different. We were in an environment. We had tents. That's what I was saying. Maybe we should get some supplies like axes, hammers, things to saws or what have you. I mean, I don't know how to take a forest and use it to make a house. That's not my skill set. I hear do this, do that, but I don't hear any details on how that actually works. Like, how are we going to actually take stuff that's in the forest and specifically use it to build things?
So as long as we have knives, and I think you're totally right, we need supplies like axes and hammers. We absolutely will need to make a run into town once we get out of here. We do need those supplies. But I think for the beginning, as long as we have basic supplies like knives, we can cut down foliage, lay the foliage on the bottom of the forest floor to keep us warm from the dampness of the forest floor, and cover foliage on top of us. And then as we get those supplies, build housing.
Cade,
I-
make a mobility check, please.
Dodge that son.
All right, let's see here. And it's plus, is it +2 for the vehicle?
Yeah. Success.
And we got
All
an
right.
accept.
You are traveling down the road, and suddenly this figure runs out into the road, and you do have the option of coming to a complete stop if you like, or however you want to react. As this person is running in to the road, giving his hands, arms up in the air.
I don't
Headlights
stop.
fall upon him.
3,000 pounds versus what, 200? I think we win.
Oh, you run over him completely. He is unable to get out of the way. Boom, 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 boom. Everyone is jostled to and fro around the interior of the van. And you please push that mobility check, Kate Alexander, in order
Push
to
it?
keep from going off of the road. Yes. Oh, and he does so. You manage to keep the the van on
What?
the road.
Do I have to keep that straight?
It's stressful, man. You just ran over a guy, dude.
I've done
It's a little
worse.
stressful. It's a little
I've
stressful.
done way worse, people. That's
You come
nothing.
to us. You
Remember,
see,
I'm more flexible.
after you run over that fella, you notice up ahead there is a L shape right here. You're coming to a L turn to the right. And there are two cars that are smashed together. There's a little bit of a little fire situation going on in the engine of the blue car there. Just a little crickle crackle. Do you stop or you continue going?
Continue. I'm not stopping.
Oh no, we don't stop. Go around the thing. There's really crazy people out there.
Okay. Is anyone else going to react to the fact that he just ran over somebody in the middle of the street?
No.
Who saw it? Are there
Nope.
windows other than the
least
front
that-
window? Because if they're
Whoever's in the
back,
passenger seat. Whoever's in the passenger seat. Oh, well, you ran over something, clearly.
yeah,
That was noticeable
Oh.
for sure.
nothing.
Hey, Kate, maybe we can stop at a store or something if you see one and grab some supplies. What do you think?
Cade is, well, you're talking to Evie, remember, Dr. Evie. Cade, or not Cade, but Beto is holding on to the side of the van and says, "Do you hit a deer? Maybe we could stop and grab it. We're probably going to need some meat when we get to the forest, right?"
Yeah, we don't want that meat, Gato.
It was one of them dead. It was one of those dead things.
Yeah, what Kate said.
Okay.
I'll move a little bit closer to the front and be like, "Hey, Kate, could you teach me to drive someday?"
You
Sure.
pass by that wreck. Can I get from Barkley a scout?
Yes, sir. All right. Click on the scout and submit. Ooh, I got one
Okay,
success.
you come around the corner. Both of you can see that there is another wreck right ahead of you, blocking your way. They're at least there in the road. And you, Barkley, notice that there are two figures hunched down right there next to that yellow car. They're crouched over, contorted, and it looks like they're picking themselves up off of the ground. Your headlights fall on them, Cade, and you see that they have that wild sheen in their eyes.
But yeah,
There's
there's
no
another two right there.
There's no shoulder or anything to go up and around.
You might be able to handle it. There are sidewalks on the south side of it. You might be able to hop on that. This is just a line of trees. On the other side of that trees, you can see a golf course that's lit up dimly.
Ooh, a golf course. Yeah, let's go for the sidewalk.
Okay, roll mobility, please. Nice. Gotta mess up. Gotta mess up. You do. Up and over the curb, onto the sidewalk. You scooch past as you are thump, 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 moving back into the road here. The jostling is so great that your foot slips off of the gas and the van does a little chug, slows down a little bit, and you see these two jump over this car here, this taxi, and start rushing forward towards the van.
The doors.
They slam up against the side of the van. Hunger! You swear you hear hunger, hunger, and they're like trying to pull the door open by grasping at the window pane, trying to pull the window out. Anyone else want to react to this? Thud, 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 thud on the side of the van.
I lean over to Father Cross and I say, Father, have you ever seen anything like this before? I've read about this. I've read about it in the lore and the mythology of the people of the earth, but I've never seen this. What can you? How do we deal with these people, Father?
Evelyn, I told you it's the end of times. The Antichrist is coming. And we must prepare. We must have faith. Just be strong and have faith in the Lord, and He will guide you. Your science and
I
logic.
believe the Lord is anywhere to be found, Father.
Cade, you are easily able to pull away and leave those creatures behind in the dark, and you move on the road. You do start to hear a little bit of a grinding coming from somewhere beneath the van.
Did those guys say hungry? Hunger?
Yeah, as soon as I feel like I get to a spot where I can quickly stop, I'll tell Artemis to jump out real quick. Artemis, when I stop this thing, jump out and look under the van, see if there's something stuck. There's some scraping. I want to make sure it's nothing serious.
All right.
Okay.
When he pulls over, I'm going to open up and look underneath
Before
the
we
van.
stop, before we stop, before Artemis gets out, like I'm like pretty much behind them, like as best I can. I'll reach behind my back and I'll pull out my pistol with the homemade silencer on it. And be like, "Here, Artemis, I want it back when you get back in, just in case." And I'll hand him my gun.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Take the safety off and chamber around.
Okay.
All
I
right.
will
I'm going to
say-
get out and I'm going to look underneath.
Okay, I will say that Cade has pulled. I mean, we ran out of map. You've probably pulled about 150 yards away. You don't see those creatures that were pursuing you. You feel like it's safe. So Artemis, you hop out.
Yeah. And I want to take a look underneath and see if I can see anything hanging down or if anything's called under there.
Roll for it.
Or our friend that we ran over is hanging to the bottom.
Surely not.
All right. Do I see anything? Do I need to roll scouting?
Yeah, roll.
Spot something?
Yep. Yes, please.
Okay.
Well, look
Nice.
at here. Okay,
Nice.
you do see that there is a considerable amount of blood and gore underneath the van. There is shreds of what looks like cloth that is bloodied, and you do find a severed hand jammed up in the passenger side wheel axle. It's crunched up in there.
All right. Take a knife and get it out because it's probably causing the rubbing and stuff, and like pull out anything else see underneath that seems to be rubbing or making noise.
Okay. All right.
Hey Barkley, keep an eye out while I'm doing this, please.
Barkley roll
Yeah.
scout.
Yep. Scoot.
Scoot.
All right, 1 success.
Okay. Nothing approaches. It looks like Artemis is in the clear. Artemis, you are managed to pry that hand out of the wheel axle.
Doing good, buddy. So far, so good. Still looks clear.
Night, you both notice, is still misty and heavy. You clear your throat reflexively.
Oh, that's we need to get on out of here. I think I got most of this cleared out.
All right, you hop back in the van and you take off. So as you are driving, you're trying to figure, or you have a discussion about where the best place would be to go to hunker down. So Dr. Evie says, let's go to the foothills. Let's go to the woods. Beto says, hey man, we're like 15 minutes down the road from the Edmonds Ferry. That ferry will take us straight over to the woods, to the Olympic Peninsula. There's hardly anybody over there, just a bunch of small towns. I actually grew up over there, man, and it's just lush jungle. I think you'd like it, Dr. Evie. We should just go there, and then on the way, once we get onto the other side, we can swing by my old house. I have a garage there, and I have some old stuff that we could use probably, and I'd like to pick up a drum or two if we could.
Beta, who do you think's going to be driving that ferry? And do you not think everyone else in this city would not have the same idea?
Why a drum? I would look at Beto.
Yeah, travel.
Good for, yeah, man, it's good for contacting spirit animals and such. We should go check it out, though, at least,
I think that's a very good
I think
idea,
it's a
Beto.
good idea.
We definitely need our options to figure out how to get out of here. I know that we only have about 3/4 of a tank of gas. Is that right, Cade?
Yeah,
How much do we have?
but let me get this right. You want to go to an island?
I'm
Well,
not
it's more-
necessarily suggesting that. I'm saying we need to be mindful of how much gas we have and how far out of the city we can get. And this sounds like one option. Maybe there's others that other people know about, but we need to be mindful that we don't have a full tank of gas.
Yeah, well, we can siphon gas
don't
out
think
of
the
other
ferry.
vehicles.
I don't think the ferry's a bad idea if it's there and we could use it. But
Listen,
I mean, that's a quick way to get out of the city.
didn't anybody here see the offshoot of Night of the Living Dead, where they went to get on the boat to go to the island and everybody died?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've seen several
Because there's,
varieties of that different
there's really
zombie.
nowhere to get away.
I always like to think that Kenneth guy survived.
Artemis, you hear the rushed pitter-patter of feet running down the road towards you from the darkness. Hunger, hunger, hunger.
All right, I got back in the truck. Let's get out of here. I hear them things are coming.
Okay.
Can I get my gun back, buddy?
Oh, here you go.
Thanks. I'll put the safety on and put it away.
Okay. And you continue driving. So on your...
You really want to go to this island?
This
It's a
peninsula, man.
right?
It's not really an island, yeah.
I think we
It's
should put it
mostly
up for a
forest.
vote. We should put it up for a vote. Cade, Father, Barkley, Artemis, what do you all think? Should we keep heading inland into the foothills, or should we try the ferry and go to the island, or the
Besides, if we miss, I'm sorry, Doctor. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just get really excited.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Well, if we miss the ferry, I mean, there's lots of other boats, and we can just grab on a boat and head out away from land and just chill out there until things settle.
Let me ask a question here before I put in my vote. Doctor, you have a plan to go to a place to somehow avoid smoke and live in the forest. Our other option is to take a boat to a peninsula, so it's not an island. But does that peninsula meet the requirements of what you suggested we do first?
It sounds like it does. Based on what he's saying, and my recollection of this particular peninsula is, I think it does have dense enough overgrowth and a dense enough forest that it would keep us safe. And to your point, Kate, air doesn't work that way. But I don't feel like we have a lot of other options than to get into the deepest, darkest forest that we can, that most closely resembles a rainforest. Just kept people safe for millions of generations. It will keep us safe.
Right, but don't we
Millions
want
of
to go
generations.
somewhere? Don't we want to go somewhere where there wouldn't be people, as opposed to going somewhere where there most likely are people that may not no longer be people?
But there's a national park over there, isn't there? There's a national forest.
Yeah, man.
But there shouldn't be too many people over there, or less than over here for sure.
Well, there's housing and stuff over there, right? Stores.
There's a
But
few.
it's not
It's
super
mostly
dense
like,
like over here.
and my grandparents went out there and retired over in Squim. It's really nice. A lot of retirees and such. You know, we could probably find a 7-Eleven or a AM PM somewhere and grab some snacks before we hit the forest.
You make a very good point that I'm taking to heart, which is that there might be too many people on the peninsula. There might be too many people. It may meet our requirements as far as having the dense forest, but there might be too many people that could have been turned already by this toxin. So maybe we should keep with the original plan.
Isn't
I
the
think your
peninsula a
point
lot
is very
farther
well
away
taken,
though?
and I respect it and appreciate it.
But Kate, isn't the peninsula a lot farther away from where the toxin was coming from?
Are you taking to Kate or to Evie?
Evie.
Um, so I think that we only have three-quarters of a tank of gas. And I think we need to be really practical about this. And I don't think we can get as far as I'd like us to get on three-quarters of a tank, especially if we continue to see wrecks like this and pileups in the freeway. We're going to run out of gas quickly. But I think Kate has a very good point. We don't want to go somewhere that's really densely populated or even moderately populated. We want to be the only people in the forest.
Oh, that's true. Kate's right. Every time we see a wreck, I mean, we could stop and siphon some gas out. You know,
And if
Why
we
don't
see
we find?
any
I bet there's a
Jeeps or any vehicles that, have exterior gas cans, we can always fill those up too. Or if we come
Do
across the
you?
gas station.
Okay.
Well,
So do you
Why
want
don't we?
do you wish to try that before you get to your destination, or do you want to keep going to your destination?
yeah. Let's see if we can find like some sort of like convenience store or something that we can like grab all the stuff out of. We can pack a lot of stuff in this van out of the convenience store.
well,
There's
Why don't
nothing
we
to say
find
if we
a?
What do you
have
think?
a vehicle, we can't take a second vehicle.
That's true.
We
If
find a
another
better
vehicle is
vehicle.
available.
We should try to find a
I would
campground.
hate for us to split up, though, Cade. I think splitting up is not a good idea at this point. If we were to get separated in two different vehicles, then we'd only be three people in each vehicle, and that, or four people in each vehicle, and that makes me a little nervous. I think there's safety in numbers.
I
Certainly, history has taught us that much.
I think
Barkley was thinking the same as I was. It's, if we can find a nice camper or large tour bus, well, but that would be way too much gas. Campers would probably be the better way to go. But Yeah, trying to find something mobile we could drive
I think I
around
think
in as beds.
Yeah.
I think that'd be too much of
I
a
think
gas
Evie is
issue.
I think Evie is right that the panic's going to start, and all the traffic jams are going to be ahead. We're going to be stuck in traffic. So I think we got to find our place now. This peninsula, maybe, we might be trapped there, no way out. But then again, if there's less people there, there's less chance that that gas can infect them, and less threat we have to deal with. So I don't know.
Well,
I say the peninsula myself. That's my best guess.
as traffic goes, I don't think it's the mass exodus that you're imagining right now. Most people don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, but it's coming.
Yeah, I think a
It'll
lot of them are
spread.
having a rough night.
The roads that you're traveling on, they are definitely neighborhood roads. You have been avoiding the freeway or the interstate, which is currently further over to your east. You're sticking to neighborhoods, taking some narrower roads, and you are seeing that a lot of people you do see people in their homes, in their yards. They're not necessarily out and about looking like they're trying to get anywhere. It looks like they're hunkering down.
If we
Every
find a
now and
camp,
then, every now and then, you will see uh, like a grip of 2 or 3 emergency vehicles go flying down a side street in the opposite direction of you.
Yeah, see, Father, this is what I expect to see. Most people, you know, until there's something announced, people have a tendency to hunker down, not up and run away. Um, Especially right now,
Beto,
nobody really knows what's going on.
Beto says, "Well, I think that would work to our advantage, right? If we could hop on a ferry, because at this point, maybe nobody really knows what's going on, because we're in the know, right? We saw it coming at us, you know. And then that cop lady told us what was going on. She heard it. Well, she did. She heard it on her scanners or something, right? I don't think it's been on the radio. Did anybody hear it on the radio?
No, I don't think this is something. If
We heard
anything, the government is going to tell everybody to stay in place right now, but I don't think it's going to be hours, I think, before anything comes out over the airwaves.
So
Yeah, we
damn, we better
learned
get on a.
most of this from that crazy guy from the lab. He told us most of this stuff before his
It,
untimely demise.
I feel what's going to happen. It's going to be, oh, there was a chemical explosion. Everybody stay inside for now. I think that's the route it's going to go.
Or we
I
could
think
just.
Father
Yeah,
is
I think
right, though. People are going to panic and there is going to be an exodus, even though the media and the government is going to tell people to shelter in place. We know that's not how people react
But once that
when faced
happens,
with
yeah,
existential threats.
yeah.
We could
But
do.
I
I don't.
think the ferry's sounding better all the time. Maybe we could stop at a store, grab some food on the way, and then get to that ferry. Got to be some kind of
I'd
convenience
like to
store
give
along the way.
Barkley a say. Barkley, you haven't said much. What do you think we should do? Do you think we should continue heading towards the foothills, or what do you think about the ferry? What do you think, Barkley?
I don't like the ferry idea. I think we should find a campground somewhere out of the city, somewhere in the woods. Most campgrounds, they have office buildings. Sometimes they have little cabins. All depends, right? But if we find a campground, usually they got water and stuff. I don't know. The further away we are from people and buildings, I think we're safer. Because
Plus, if it's a national park, they have ranger stations and things like that.
they'd have guns there.
Well, the national park's over there across from the ferry is, and there's a campground I believe over there also.
Oh,
No
man.
national parks or anything down by the foothills.
I don't have my Seattle
Whole,
map.
Not
I
from
mean, the
around
whole
here.
peninsula.
There should be some guard stations there for like fire lookouts and other types of official buildings that the government has established in the national forest. It's not a national park, but it's a national forest. So there's going to be some government buildings. As far as whether or not there's weapons, I don't know about that.
Do you know what?
Anything with weapons.
You could
Go ahead,
guys,
Father.
you guys can argue all you want, but we will just keep going, and the Lord will guide us. The Lord will take us on the path that we should and will follow.
Cade, roll mobility, please. Nice. Cade, you are going through an intersection and you you narrowly miss T-boning a car that just goes flying through. Some sort of Camaro just kind of hits this bump in the road. It's clearly going faster than 20 is plenty. It is exceeding the neighborhood speed limit, and it hits this bump in the road and goes flying through the intersection right in front of you, right in front of your headlights.
Holy fuck!
When it hits so hard that it bounces up and flips over on its side and is skidding down the street as you keep on going.
Instant karma.
It's a it is enough to make Barkley crap his pants.
Yeah, Barkley was already like, holy fuck, as it went flying by.
Okay, onward
You
to.
think you're okay?
I'm headed towards the foothills. I got the keys. I'm driving.
Okay, Kate, I trust you. Let's go.
I'm good with that, but I'd say we still stop at the store and grab some food along the way.
I agree. If we come across, I mean, I don't live here. If anybody knows of any sporting goods stores or
Oh, look, here's a
market,
convenience station.
like that convenience station we just passed. If there's any other ones farther up, maybe.
So we stop at this one right here.
Skirk.
Look at that, it's stacked full of food.
I take a quick look. Do I see anybody inside?
Yeah, there are a few people inside. The clerk is in there. There are a few kids in there at the counter. Looks like they're buying some Doritos and Mountain Dews.
How is this van set up? Does it have rear doors and side doors, or is it just rear doors, or just a side door?
It's just the side door.
Okay, so I will, if there's room, I will pull up so the side door is facing the front door of the convenience store.
Okay. Slide it open. All right. In the distance, you hear a woo, 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 woo of emergency vehicles. It's loud enough that the people inside, they perk up and look, and then they go about their transaction.
So there's one clerk.
There's a clerk and two kids. Let's see if we can find somebody here. Let's see.
I guess they're paying for their goods. Let those kids go out, and then we can go on in.
Here's the clerk. Do I have two kids? I don't know. Maybe I don't. Oh, we can't have that because that's an actual character that you interacted with. Silly me. Let's see. Here's the clerk. Oop. And there's a kid.
Rosie.
Barkley.
And here. Oop.
Barkley, why don't you climb up on the roof, keep a lookout. Everybody else, go grab what you can grab, and let's get out of here.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
I'll climb on
There's
top
a
of the
clerk
van.
in there, Kate. We should probably not steal. Don't think we'll be able to get away with that.
What are they gonna do?
They
Nope,
might
I
have
don't-
weapons behind the counter.
They might.
Well, I mean, we can just walk in and shoot the cashier then, and we don't have to worry about that.
We're leaving a trail
Barkley.
of carnage in our wake. All we want to do is reach safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, guess what? Welcome to the new world of humanity.
Or just
When
give her money.
When civilizations fell,
It's not gonna be worth anything anyways.
it's survival of the fittest.
We don't have
Barkley,
money.
please roll. Barkley, please roll mobility if you're going to get up on the roof.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I mean, does anybody have money?
Mobility.
No, we
Submit.
have no money. I think you're right. It is a new world order, and we need to embrace that.
I got a success.
You rolled a success. You
Oh.
managed to crawl up on top of the vending machine that's outside. That doesn't make any sense. What is that?
Van. He's getting on top of the van.
Yeah.
Turn your channels up. Evie,
Okay, yeah.
I think maybe
Oh,
if
you're
you
on
go
top
in
of the
there and
van.
talk this clerk out of tell him that there's an emergency and this horrible thing is happening, and that you're a doctor and they need to leave as quickly as they can to save their life. Maybe you can talk them into leaving.
That's a great idea, Artemis. You want to come with me?
You
Roll
I
guys got
think
deception.
together we can convince them.
You got 3 minutes, and then I'm leaving.
Yes, the more people, the better that we could save.
Let's go in there, Artemis, and see what we can do. And then as soon as we make it clear, Cade, you and Barkley and Father, let's go gather everything we can.
Oh, it looks like AD is with you as well. Forgot about that guy.
Arthur.
Arthur. Yeah, that's right. Father, were you going in or staying outside?
I'll go in.
Staying outside. Okay.
I'll go.
Or you'll go
Well,
in.
unless you want me to. I'll go in.
No, this is
Yeah.
totally fine. Totally fine.
We
I
got
say everybody goes in
listen,
as Cade. We need all the hands we can get.
right, and Barkley's up on the roof and keeping watch.
Okay.
Right. So get
Okay,
Arthur and
Artemis,
Beto in
let's
here too, grabbing shit.
So you walk, the three of you walk in, and the clerk is talking to the two kids. You overhear the clerk saying, "Can't leave the store. You're just going to have to go home now and deal with it. All right? I don't get off until 11."
Is the
The,
clerk
That was a great time.
a male or a female?
you know,
Is this like a mom
Female,
and
you
two
said?
Hey.
kids?
who knows?
Does this like
Who
a
knows?
mom and her two kids or something or another?
Who knows? Who knows?
Ma'am. I'm sorry to interrupt. My name is Dr. Evelyn Sinclair, formerly of UW. Are you aware that there is a crisis undergoing in
You d-
Seattle right now?
are
Are
you
you aware
aware
of
that
that?
there
Have
was
you
an?
heard of the crisis?
You aware that you said you were from the University of Washington? What happened out there today?
Well, I'm formerly of the University of Washington. Yes, ma'am. And I need to inform you that we need to evacuate this store right away. There's a crisis. You need to go home and be with your family and take care of your family and protect them from what's happening in the city right now.
What's happening? I haven't heard anything on. There's nothing on the TV. I mean, they
They're
keep
not going to
saying to
announce it.
stand. Announce what?
There is a gas leak. It is heading this way. We are from the laboratory. If you look out there, you can see the van. We're taking off. We know what's happening.
Oh,
People are going crazy. You need to get out
all
of
right.
here. Evie needs to
You
do a
need
manipulation.
you need to you
All
need to
right,
roll for that.
manipulation.
What you need to do
I'm
instead
just helping
of
Evie.
Yeah.
okay. So Evie, roll your. Let's see.
I
What do
just
you want to roll
did.
for that?
I
Okay.
rolled a manipulation.
Okay.
Oh, dude.
Dice.
Oh, yeah.
Gets
There we go.
one. She gets one success. However, the clerk is seeming a little bit skeptical. You said you were formerly of UW, and you seem a little desperate, my friend, with the suspenders. What's going on
Well,
here?
actually, I am
Did
formerly of
you
the
not
university. That's
hear?
correct. I now lead a group of researchers who are looking into, well, right now, of course, we're looking into this gas leak that my colleague has alluded to. And we are trying to alert members of our community and alert the citizenry to get out as soon as possible.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to see some identification. She says.
Absolutely. Let me go
Father, are
back
you
into my
gonna
van. It's in there.
my fan? Father, you want to throw in on this?
My daughter there. Believe me that the time has come The world, as you see it, is over. You must leave now. Leave with us. It is your last chance for safety. Come now. Grab all you can.
Roll manipulation.
Manipulation.
Yeah.
I hope I'm good at that. I should be.
I hope you are.
I would think.
I mean, you should be. You should be. Right?
I got a 2 in it. Well, that doesn't look too good. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it's good.
What's your empathy?
After that one episode, 1 maybe.
I don't know what my empathy is. I can't even see it on this thing.
Empathy must be pretty low.
Okay, here we go. Manipulation, anyways.
Probably has the highest.
Let's see. Let's see how many dice I get.
All right, manipulate them.
Hey!
Oh yeah.
Oh, 3 successes.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Only 5 dice.
She interrupts you and says, "Your Father Cross.
I am.
Holy, your Father Cross. You." Oh, and she starts to tear up. You delivered the eulogy to my parents' funeral. Father, and she starts to come around the counter, and by the time she gets around to your side of the counter, she is just holding out her arms to embrace you.
Yes.
She's full on tears.
It's okay.
I've never been able to get over their loss. I'm sorry, Father. I'm so sorry, Father. And she buries her
hugging Father
head in-
Cross?
It's
Well,
okay,
while
Sally.
she's doing that, I'm going to start gesturing for everyone to start picking up stuff and stuff.
I start grabbing everything I can.
It's okay.
The youngest of the two children, also she comes over near to you and she puts her hand on your forearm and she says, "I was just a baby. Do you remember me, Father?
I remember you
Do
all.
you remember me?"
I remember you all. Sally, Bill, Joel. Trust me now. It's going to be challenging times ahead. You must follow me now. Grab all the food you can, all your supplies. We'll give you 10 minutes. Meet us back in the truck. All right? Be brave now. Be brave. God is protecting you. And Sally, your mother and father, they're in heaven right now. I know it. God told me so.
Goodness gracious. Let me see something here. Roll just a straight wits. Straight wits. So you're pulling these names just out of the air. Sally, whatnot. And she pushes back from you. It's tears still streaming on her face. Sorry, Father. My name's Betsy. I'm not Sally. Maybe you're thinking of my Aunt Sally.
Oh, forgive me. Pardon me. What was your name there?
It's Betsy.
Betsy. Yes. I have a little brain injury from the war there, and sometimes I have flashbacks. So sometimes I see other things. Betsy. Yes. Yeah, Betsy.
The other child, who has been quiet this whole time, is quite skeptical about what's going on here. She's giving you the side eye, but she's also grabbing chips and granola bars off of the shelf while y'all are distracted with your conversation.
Well,
Evie, you had gone back out to the van, I do believe.
Yeah, grab some
I was gathering
bags
stuff,
out there and
so as
start
much
filling them
stuff
up.
as I could gather in my hands. I
Meat,
focused.
canned food.
Okay.
I also got
You're-
some first aid supplies, whatever I could find on the shelves.
All right, so you're starting to loot the store essentially.
Yeah.
Betsy is wiping the tears off of her face and says, "Oh, now hold on, I can't. I'm gonna get fired if you just walk out with all of that. Father,
trust me.
who's paying for all of this?
Trust me, Betsy.
I can't just lock up lock up and leave my station.
Tomorrow morning, the store is going to be empty with broken windows and nothing left. Just take what
Well,
you can
yeah,
now.
if there's no one here to mind it, I have to wait for Abdeb to come and take over his shift when my shift ends.
Civilization
Yes,
is done, honey.
I don't know what you think's gonna happen.
That
I
gas
don't know
is
what you
coming
think's gonna
here.
happen, but there are a lot of people that are dead. There are a lot of people that are dead and walking around.
By the way, there is a fuel pump if you wanted to try to load up on gas.
Is there gas cans?
Yeah, there's like these 3 gallon cans.
We should get all
In
fill
that
them
case, I'll
all
take
up.
all my food out.
Is everybody that was with our group
Yeah,
inside?
I'm gonna bring food out.
It's me and Barkley outside.
Except for Barkley on the roof.
Yes, and Beto and Arthur.
All right, Beto,
They were supposed to
Arthur,
come in too.
go fill up all those gas cans. I get out of the vehicle. This is
Okay.
taking way too long. I go inside.
Mm-hmm.
I pull my gun and stick it in the woman's face.
Ah! Well,
Listen,
no, Father,
listen,
no! Look out!
listen. We're taking this stuff. You can either go home or you can die here. What is it that you'd like to do?
Oh, wait, hold on. You get candy bars and chips thrown in your face. What you hear? Thrown in your face, and this child rushes you to grab your gun.
Okay, try to grab the kid. Try to grab the kid.
Okay.
And say, "Don't be stupid."
You can try to grab the kid. Grab the kid. Grab the kid.
Okay. What do I need to do?
She's gonna push this child behind her, and she starts backing up.
Close combat? Would that count as close combat?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's try close combat.
All right. So what do you narrate what you were attempting to do, and I will figure out what your mess up is.
I'm just going to grab a hold of the kid and pull him back around and say, "Don't be stupid. He's actually trying to save your life. Have you heard nothing that we've said?"
You can do that, and as you're saying, "Have you heard?" You get punched right in the lip by the kid.
How old are these kids, or how old do they look?
Mid-teen for the
In that
one.
case, I grab hold of the other hand and say, "Don't be stupid, like I said."
Father, Evie, what are you doing with this?
Gade, don't you think that's a little extreme now? She's
Well,
not
this
gonna
coming
hurt.
from the guy that stabbed the guy in the head with your sharpened cross?
Well, that guy was the devil. The devil has possessed that guy. I was just releasing his soul.
Look, hey,
We need to keep our woman and the children out of the store and getting what we need and evacuating and continuing our plan to
it's
save the
taking way
citizenry of
it's
Seattle.
taking way too long. Grab the shit.
You have you're a and she's standing behind the counter now with a double-barreled shotgun pointed at your group. The kid hits the ground. Try for it.
Whoa, no, Sally.
And
I mean Betsy.
I'm going to use my drive. There's always a chance for me to actually shoot her without her being able to shoot back.
Okay.
I'll give me +2 dice. So let's do this correctly. Let me click on the weapon.
Really? That's a talent?
No, that's my drive.
Oh.
Using my drive.
To shoot people before they shoot you. That's a good drive to have.
Ooh, yeah, baby. 2,
Oh, you got a
3,
locker.
4, 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Still 5 points of damage.
Oh my gosh. So you're okay. So you're shooting her, but not trying to kill her, or are you trying to just?
Nah, she pulled a gun. I take her out.
Oh, so sad, so tragic. Okay.
She had an opportunity
She
to walk
pulled a
away.
gun. She had an opportunity.
She chose violence, so she receives violence back.
All right, she falls behind the counter. There's a blood splatter on the counter. She drops the shotgun. When it hits the shotgun hits the counter. Boom! It goes off. Let's see. Does anyone get hit? Somebody gets hit. No. So we're gonna do this kid is 1, Artemis is 2, Father is 3, 8 is 4, Evie is 5. See what happens?
Other kid is 6.
Other kid's behind her, behind the counter.
Oh, okay.
Well, he still could have got hit.
Oh, Evie! Evie, no! What's the damage on the shotgun? What's the damage on the shotgun? 2, 3, 5, 8?
Let me look real quick.
I think it's 2.
Actually, I have the chart right here because I was.
Shotgun is 2. Bonus 3.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, shotgun's 2.
2. Okay. Evie, 2 points. Boom! Pellets spray your torso. You feel one of them graze your neck.
Holy
Quite
fuck!
hot heat. Quite hot
What the
heat.
fuck just happened in there? Barkley says as he hears the gunshots go off. What the fuck is going on in there? Arthur,
Right, that's good.
Tomatoes, hurry up! Fill up the gas.
I grab Evie. That's going to cause people to come. You guys got minutes to grab what you can. Take
Am I
Evie to the van.
broken, battered?
And I tell.
I just moved you to battered. You're
You
battered.
just moved me to battered. Okay.
Yeah.
Is Betsy
Barkley,
dead?
Okay.
Get down and get down here and help Evie out, and I get back in the driver's seat, and I'm ready to go. Like I'm counting to like 30, 45, and then I'm out.
All right,
Okay.
I'll Barkley will jump down and help Dr. Evie into the van as quick as he can.
Cross.
Am I able to walk assisted, or am I being lifted?
You are being escorted. You're hanging on
But
to
I can walk with
whoever's helping you.
assistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm hopping in this van.
Come here, Dr. Evie. Put your arm over my shoulder. I'll help you.
Okay, thank you, Barkley.
You find it hard to breathe.
I'm kneeling to Betsy, checking her status.
The younger child is kneeling over, is just crumpled on top of her. Sister, no, you're all I have. This kid picks up the shotgun and levels it at you, Father. Get out. Get out, she says.
Am I able to see the kid pulling the shotgun on him, or am I still helping Evie?
You're in the van. You're helping Evie.
Okay.
Now, son, there's no need to.
Don't son me!
It wasn't me that killed your mother or sister.
Does it look like I believe in God? Steps forward to you.
Well, I do, son. I do. And let me pray to your mother here, or your sister, and let me send her soul to heaven. And I'm going to kneel and start praying and ignore his gun threats.
Okay.
All right, Kate, let's get out of here. Come on. Everybody in the truck.
You back in the truck?
Yeah, I'm in the truck.
Okay.
I brought all the food I had and got in the truck.
Right, Father, you deliver your blessing.
Now, I don't suppose you two kids would like to come with us.
Get out of here! You were told.
Well, I bless you guys.
You got 10 seconds.
All I can say is run. Run north, okay? Get as far away as you can from here. I'm sorry about your mother. Bye-bye.
This is her sister.
Say, whatever. All right, and you drive
Whoever
off.
that person was.
Sorry about your mother, Sally.
Mother, sister,
Mother Sally, yeah.
mother, sister, cousin, Betsy, Sally.
So sorry about Sally. Bye.
As you are driving off and pulling the door shut, we can just say it's Artemis. Artemis, as you're pulling the side door shut, as the van pulls away, you see emerging from the shadows several, we'll call them afflicted, shuffling through the parking lot, picking up speed as they go from a walk to a trot to a dead run straight for the convenience store. As you pull away, you hear, and you move on with your adventure.
Oh, well,
Somebody-
they had a chance.
Did somebody grab beef jerky? I could use a bite.
Oh, yeah. I got that whole freaking thing of turkey that was sitting up here. Here, snap into a Slim Jim, brother.
Oh, thanks. I love Slim Jims.
All right. Let's see where are we at.
Can I
Somebody
talk
needs to give some medical
Artemis,
Oh yeah, medical
Artemis.
attention.
Artemis.
medical attention.
Yeah.
I took some medical supplies. There might be some. So, cousin, there might even be an inhaler or something that I grabbed. I can't breathe.
So let's see.
Can you help me, Artemis?
Yeah, here. Go through it. We got some of those inhalers we had for that woman. So here's an inhaler. I think we need to wrap your some bandages. Anybody know anything about medicine? Anyone? Anything?
I know how to put a Band-Aid on someone.
I will pray. I will
So
pray
we
for
have- we
Evie.
have-
That's all I can do is pray.
Can you pray and try to put on a bandage?
Artemis, there's antibiotic cream.
I don't know. Is there clerics in Walking Dead?
No, it's called
certainly
medicine
doctors.
skill. Medicine skill with
medicine,
a bandage, or a light healing kit.
Neither
So we
Beta
have this.
neither Beta or Arthur seem to know any sort of medicine besides first aid.
I can try putting this on you, but I could do as much damage as I felt. But I'll try.
I trust you, Artemis. I trust you. We're of the same
I'm glad
kind.
I don't trust
you and
myself.
Am
Don't
I
trust
able to
myself.
Am I able to help out Artemis with whatever he needs? I think helping.
Like, can you help me with an extra die or something?
Yeah, maybe so. Hey, Evie, right behind Artemis, you see the image of that woman appearing behind him.
Mhm.
And she's there, and she
Artemis.
seems present with him.
Artemis, I know you have contact with the other world. Maybe they can help us. Maybe you can leverage your talents to communicate. Maybe they can help you, help me.
All right. Well, I'll have faith. Let's try.
You can take a +2 from Barkley helping
Fuck
you.
yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, it was Barkley helping you.
Really? Well, I'm like sitting here. I'm not looking at Barkley. I'm talking to the other side where there's no one at, and I'm saying, "Is that how I do it, Jesse? Is that the way?" and wrap it like that. Is that right? I think that's got it. I believe it stopped bleeding.
Thank you, Artemis.
Thank you. See how helpful she is?
Be right back.
I'm glad that I still have her in my
Your
life.
talents make you a very special man, Artemis. You're a very special man.
The woman was crazy. You should have shot her right off the arcade. I don't know if we need to deal with these people anymore. Maybe we should just walk in and take what we want, shoot first, ask questions later. What the hell was with that crazy bitch?
First, ask questions later. Okay.
She had a choice. She chose violence.
She chose violence and died, and Evie got hurt because of it. I don't want that to happen anymore.
I gave her the option to leave. She chose to stay.
Cade,
Okay.
you realize that your soul might go to hell now unless you ask for forgiveness from the Lord.
I'll wait till later because I have a feeling there'll be a lot more I'm going to need to ask for before this night's over.
Amen, brother.
Is there anyone sitting in the passenger seat at the moment? Since we're driving away and everyone's focusing on Dr. Evie and Artemis kind
I was
of
helping
finishing up
Evie.
here.
You were with me. I would
Yeah.
I would say Father was the last to get
Cross,
in.
I think would have gotten in there.
Yeah, it'd be me.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think Father Cross got into it. Yeah, the rest of us
All
were
right.
in the back.
Yeah. Okay.
It's good.
I'm gonna go a little bit tighter between the two seats, and I'm gonna be like, Cade, is this like normal?
Is what normal?
Like how they're talking to dead people?
Hey, as long as they're not answering themselves, I'm okay with it. Listen, everybody's a little bit of crazy. As long as it doesn't affect us.
Like I talk to my mom and dad once in a while, but like I never get answers.
Listen, kid. Right now, everybody's useful. Yeah, is talking to dead people normal? Not in my book. But, you know, so far they're talking to dead people isn't really causing anything negative. So that's a tomorrow problem.
Okay, gotcha. Tomorrow problem.
Oh, one other thing. Never give your weapons to other people. What would have happened if something happened to Artemis and we had to leave him, or he died, or there was a walker or a zombie under there and it grabbed him? You'd be out of gun.
You're right. Okay, I won't do that again. You're right. I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah, if you're not willing to lose it, don't give it.
Okay, gotcha.
Father Kraus pulls out his wineskin and he starts taking a big gulp, passes it over to Barkley. Have a drink, son. You're gonna need it.
And Barkley will take a generous gulp and
Beauregard,
offer it to Cade.
Beauregard, I'd like to go ahead and reduce a point of stress for the social interaction we just had.
You may do that.
Okay, and
Yeah, can the rest can we also, since I was talking with Evie,
Yes.
can me and Evie also lose a point?
Well, in the back there, as you are looking over Evie's bandages, you've wrapped her neck. You've stopped the bleeding there. It was superficial. Didn't hit anything important. She has a few pellets that honestly are going to need removed. You can't really do that at this moment. So you have just made sure that she's not bleeding out, essentially. But once you get to a spot where you have more than just a medical kit, you're going to need to find somebody to get in there and dig those out. Otherwise, she's going to have some complications. You hear a little then you smell a floral, and Beto goes, "Here you go, doctor," and he hands you some reefer. Take a big puff. It's medicinal, I promise.
Thank you, Beto.
Did we hit a skunk? Did we hit a skunk? What the fuck is that smell?
I take a big drag on Beto's pipe.
All right.
And
you
I can't hardly hold it in.
Oh god, it's coming from oh, they're smoking. Oh.
roll down the windows. I don't feel like hotbox, and I need to keep my faculties with me here.
Speaking of, roll mobility, please.
Do.
0 successes. Would you like to push it? Or no?
Necessary? Do I need successes?
Probably.
How about
Yes!
3?
There you go. All right. So, for the sake of the story, whether you intend to or not, you realize that you have come up onto
Ooh.
the ferry dock. You've made it to the Edmonds Ferry.
That was coming.
Yeah.
I thought I
No,
thought
I
you were
thought we
gonna
were.
head
You
south.
get
I thought
you
we.
get
Hey, we were in a
you're
van, not on a
driving
team.
you're driving through the residentials. You're still going north. You're looking for basically the path of least resistance. And things start to clear out. Residences fall behind you. You're passing through residential neighborhoods that are far more trees than they are houses, and these houses seem to be getting more high scale, larger houses, basically where the rich people live. And eventually you meander down into this small little quaint area, and you realize, oh crap, we're at the ferry dock. You come around this corner here. If we
Father,
zoom in to the bottom right, and then here's your little van. Real
looks like
scout.
your dad may have had different plans than what we were thinking of.
Just have faith there, Cade. He will guide us. You watch. He'll lead us to safety. But if we must die, then we must die. It is his wish.
Roll scout for me.
Ooh,
Father and Cade.
let's see. No, that
Hey,
is just-
Evie, pass the pipe over here.
Let me take one more drag. I take 2 more.
Success.
Got
Then
it.
pass it over.
All right, so Cade got a success and Father got a success. So Father, you notice since you're on the right-hand side of the van that pardon me, that in the shadows here there are people lurking about, but you don't think that they are a danger to you because they're standing, first of all, upright. They see your van approaching and they do not give pursuit. If anything, they pull back and get in their cars or pull back into the shadows. There are cars that are parked along this bridgy causeway that goes to the ferry over here. And Cade, you notice that it looks like the ferry boat's engines are churning up water. It's like it's getting ready to take off.
Punch it. Get on that ferry.
I guess we'll drive down and I'll flash the lights.
Okay. Let me just move your van down here.
Pick it up there, Cade. Pick her up. We're gonna miss that boat.
I'm feeling we're gonna make it.
Okay. So you flash your lights, boop, 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 and as you're approaching, you do notice that there are people on the lower deck, more people than there are cars. You see that there have been some cars that are dumped here on the side of the causeway. There's a door or two here opened as if they just jumped out and ran up to the ferry. Father, you notice coming up behind you that there are a few hunched over, creeping figures emerging from the shadows. And they do. There's about. Let's see, how many of them are there? There are 9. Oh, goodness. 9 figures in this area here start lurching towards you.
From the rear.
And they're. Yeah, from the rear.
Cade, better keep a move on. Better get up there quick. I see that the gas is affecting the people over here too. We must get on that boat now. We have to unload all our stuff too. So pick her up as fast as you can.
This was a bad idea. All right, step on the
We
gas.
got no choice. Fate is in God's hands now.
Barkley's gonna put a bunch of the food in his backpack since we're getting close to the ferry. And he heard like,
Okay.
gotta get ready, grab the food. So that's what Barkley's doing.
Yeah,
You
backpack. Put some in there too. Pack everybody's pack stuff.
Yeah, packing
Okay.
food in.
Those of you in the back of the van, you notice that there is a acceleration as Cade punches it on the gas to get down the causeway here. In your side view mirrors, you do see those figures. They are receding as you have accelerated, but they're still coming down the causeway. You also see headlights playing across them as other cars are coming up behind. As you get closer, I'm going to move the car down closer. To the ferry. Cade, you notice that there is a security guard standing right on the lip of the boat, and he has a flashlight, and he is signaling to you. He's waving his light back and forth. What do you do?
So he's saying, "Go on, go on." That's what he's doing. Come on. That's what he's
Well,
saying.
I'll pull up close to him and stop.
Okay. Okay, he does have a sidearm in the holster. He has his flashlight, and he's shining it in the cab, and you can tell that he's checking you out, inspecting
Listen.
who's coming up.
Listen, there's some crazy things going off. Our doctor, Evie, she got shot by one of these crazy people.
You have a doctor?
Yes.
Not
Yes, we did.
yes.
Yeah, we got a doctor here. You hear it? Okay, come on, but no vehicles. Just you. Just get your things and come on, quick.
Gotcha.
There's no time to explain.
That's fine. Let's
Yeah,
go.
you're
Follow our
telling
stuff.
me. I grab my backpack and sling it on.
Okay. So y'all jump out of the van.
Yeah, I have about 8
We
bags full of various snack foods, canned goods, and Slim Jims.
Barkley's backpack would just be stuffed full of food, and Barkley would get out of the driver's side vehicle right behind Cade.
Am I leaning on you, Barkley, or how am I getting out of the car? And I'm also really high. It's been a long time since I've smoked weed, so Evie is out of it. She can't breathe very well. She's very high.
Yeah, if Barkley has to help Evie move, then Barkley will totally help.
Okay.
Hey, wasn't Tori the one that tried to convince me to leave?
Yeah, I think that's everybody.
I'm not there. Hey, don't leave me on the shore.
I'm not there
Okay.
either. We got 2 Betos. We're missing a Barkley.
2 betas. Pardon me. There
We
it
got
is.
2 Arthurs too.
Dang!
Hey, we do got 2 Arthurs.
Who's missing? Is that everyone? I think that's everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, at any rate, y'all hop on. And as you hop onto the boat, the moment your foot hits it, the security guard and he says, "Hold on to something, everyone. Hold on." There's about 2-3 dozen people here on the deck. There's maybe 2 or 3 cars parked haphazardly. And the boat shoves off. You hear down the causeway, you hear screeching sounds of tires. You hear the voices of people yelling out. You hear a small crack that might be a handgun off in the distance as the boat churns away from the dock, and you head your way into Elliott Bay. Into the night. You are going to be escorted. Let's see, I need to. I think. Up to a lounge area. Up here. Let's layer some more maps on. Or you can take some respite. Get rid of that. There you go. Change layer map. Okay, cool. Oh, shucks. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. There we go.
Oh, we can all fit in one chair.
You can. Oh, you're so tiny. So tiny. All right. So Father, Beto, Evie, Arthur, Bark. Aid. Artemis. All right. So y'all take up residence here in this little lounge area. There are other people in the general vicinity of the ferry. It's a large ferry that can. It could carry several hundred people, but there's only, like I said, about 3 dozen here. It's late at night. What you have gathered from the chit chat that you hear as you made your way up to this lounge quite hurriedly, actually, from the security guard, he tells you that well, he'll come over to Father Cross. He says, Father, are your people okay? Do we need to offer any assistance? He seems to be trying to prize info out of you
We're okay, my son.
without being direct.
We just escaped the worst of it, like everybody else. Now,
Okay, so you heard that the demons are coming, right? It's time, Father.
it is time, my son. It is time. The demons are coming upon the earth. The Antichrist is here.
Finally, somebody who understands what I've been trying to say. I was told to keep my mouth shut, but how can I keep my faith inside when everyone needs to be warned? Thankfully, we got as many souls as we could. Here
Yes. What is
on the
your
boat
job
before we set
here?
out.
You control this boat?
I'm
You got
I'm the security guard here. Well, actually, technically, I'm just the security guard for the entire ferry lot. But I'm the only one on duty right now. Everyone, honestly, they abandoned their post and ran home. And there've been some really terrifying stories. I'm personally not surprised by what I've heard, considering what I believe in. But it's pretty much become everyone for themselves.
well.
We just have one of the mechanics driving the boat, and we just got out of here. We couldn't wait any longer. Thank you, Lord Jesus, that you have joined us. And the doctor over there, doctor, she looks a little worse for wear, Father.
Yeah.
Is
Do
she
you have
okay?
do you have any medical officers on your ship?
No, we don't have any medics, so her coming with us is going to be quite the boon that you have provided, Father.
Well, the thing is that in these times, people are going to start to get crazy and chaotic, and we can't have that on the ship. We need some order. And since you're head of security, maybe you could create the order here.
Father, I'm not. To be clear, I'm not head of anything. I'm just make sure that nobody busts windows at night. I don't really have any sort of. Father, I don't even think I even know how to fire this thing. And he just taps his gun.
Well, what about the captain? What kind of man is he? Is he a believer?
He's just the on-duty mechanic. We don't even have a captain right now.
Well, who's piloting the ship?
The mechanic.
Ah,
The pilot, he went home to his family.
well,
Left us.
in the name of God, we must take control of this ship for the better of everybody. That's what God tells me. Cade, maybe you should go to the cockpit there and take control of the ship.
I'll go with Cade. Barkley will stand up and volunteer to go with Cade.
Kate's still sitting there looking at father.
Why are you looking at me there, Cade? I think that was a job right fit for you.
So you're in
Well, aren't we
charge?
just going across
You're,
here? Aren't we
you're
just going
giving me
across?
orders?
Why do we need to take control of anything?
What are you saying there, Cade?
Are you asking me or are you giving me an order? That sounded like an order, not an ask.
I figured that was right up your alley. You
Oh,
see
I haven't
this?
answered my question.
Well, you see the head of security right here. He's a believer in God, and I'm a man of God.
Okay.
And God wishes you to take control of the ship, but you don't have to. We could have
So again,
Barkley.
is that an order or is that being asked?
It's being asked. God does not order. You are free to do as you wish.
I didn't hear please. It sounded like an order. It
Well,
sounded like, hey, go do this.
God does not beg either.
But you're not God. And you were the one that told me to go do something.
But I speak for God. I know His will.
You and
Beto says,
hundreds of
"Hey
others.
guys, we're all God here, man. We're all God. You know, when I was growing up, my parents, they traveled a lot, and
But
they taught me a lot about, the essence of the star seed children. And I thought I was a star seed child when I was growing up. Here you go, Dr. Evie. You can take a that.
I'm going to move on up here if they're passing the pipe around again.
one thing you did say, Father, that I did like, yeah, you're right. I should go take over the ship. And Kate stands up and starts walking to the bridge.
Okay.
Barkley is right behind Cade.
Well, now, my son, talking to the security officer.
Go ahead. Sure, go ahead.
Now we just make sure that nobody panics. We're going to get to a safe place, and then we're going to try to fortify ourselves from what's going to happen and try to survive the best we can.
You betcha. I'm gonna go check on the rest of the passengers and let them know that the hand of God is with us. Thank you, Father. And thank you, every one of you, joining us.
Because Barkley and Kate are making their way up to the control room. Listen, Barkley, you need to keep an eye on Father. The only thing worse than mass panic is somebody saying they talk for God.
Yeah. I really don't believe in God, and like I don't know about Betos, but like, oh man, I've never smoked before, but he seems to be like, I think it's getting to his head. But yeah, you are right. We should keep an eye on Father.
Okay. So y'all are gonna go up that way.
So the two of them are going to the bridge. How long do we have here while they're gone?
Did you want to talk amongst yourselves or go to another part of the ship or what?
Well, I wanted to, since Evie's my anchor, I wanted to spend like an hour talking to her so we can both lose all of our stress if we got time.
Okay, so you can just hang out and chat is what you're intending to do. Okay.
So, Doctor, tell me about your time down in South America with the native tribes. I mean,
all right, this can be
really
off. This can be off camera.
She wanted me to ask. Okay, it's off camera. I'll be right back.
Don't get Evie started. Don't get Evie started.
And the camera pans out to another part of the ship.
That is absolutely correct. Um, shucks. I am missing one image that I wanted to share, so I guess we're just gonna stay here for now. The two of you make your way through the belly of the ship, making your way up the narrow staircases, clang, 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 clang. The boat is chugging along, and it seems to be just picking up speed. You can feel the air coming in through the sides and blowing through. People are up on the middle deck, or I guess this would be the top deck actually. And seats like this, but it's far more open, and you can see the water zipping by. You can see a boat here and there off in the distance, off in the night. You can see a blinking light up ahead that you think might be the shore light that you're approaching on the other side of the water. And you get up to the pilot house, the command deck, essentially. It's a big metal door, and it is shut. There is a sign on it that says "Crew only." People watch you as you walk by, and they're huddled with their families and their couples, their adjoining couples and such. The general vibe is concern, confusion, and relief you're getting from the people as you're walking by. They
Is
don't
the
really.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead,
Go ahead.
ask your question.
I was gonna say, is the door openable or is it locked?
You go over and you jiggle the handle, and it is locked.
Bang on it and say, "My name's Cade. The security guy sent me up here."
There's no initial response. My name is Cade. Security guy sent me up here. No response from the door.
Hey, kid, why don't you walk
Yeah.
around and see if you can look in through a window?
Yeah, I'll take a look around here. And
Barkley, you step outside onto the dock. You push through the door, and the wind is really pushing back on you. The door slams behind you. And the
thanks.
wind from the sound is just, it's almost suffocating how hard it's hitting you with the momentum of the ship. And you do come around to the bow, in front of the ship, and it opens up where you can see through a lot of windows, of course, that surround the command deck. And you see that there is one guy in there, and he is huddled over the glow of a laptop. And it looks like he's watching some sort of news feed.
I'll
It's just
tap on the window.
one guy. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tap on the window.
Mhm.
Yeah, try to get his attention. Keep tapping on the window.
All right. He doesn't respond on the window that you're tapping on this particular window, so you start having to make your way around until you get right up in front of him. You startle him. He looks up and he has this great concern in his eyes. His eyes are wide. He looks like he's tremoring.
Yeah.
And he shuts the laptop and he says, he's mouthing something to you.
I just raise my shoulders up like, what? I point towards the door.
Uh-huh.
Like the door that is locked. I'm pointing towards it,
Uh-huh.
and I'm mouthing,
Yeah.
unlock the door. Unlock the door.
He says, he just points for you to go away. Waves a finger, no, and then points for you to go away. And he takes the he takes the steering column, and you can feel the boat start to accelerate even further. And it actually, even as he starts moving some gears and levers, it starts to turn.
Okay.
And he is intent on this course that he is setting.
Okay.
Can I get Can I get a
Yep.
scout from you?
Yep. Scouty scout. There we go. Boom, 2 successes. Yes.
Okay. You can tell that he seems a little out of his depth. You did overhear that he is an engineer. He's not necessarily a pilot. And he's randomly grabbing a lever and he's pulling it and then pulling it back and he's twisting a knob and then he's looking somewhere else, searching for a switch, and he flips that switch, then flips another switch.
Uh, I'm gonna rush
The
back to Cade.
As he's doing this, the boat is starting to take an even tighter and tighter turn, and even it's starting to list a little bit. The rest of you back in the cabin feel the acceleration of the ferry. It starts to shudder a bit as it's picking up speed, and it starts to turn and even list a little bit off to the port side.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush back to Cade. And I'll go through the door. I'll be like, Cade, he's not unlocking the door. He's like acting crazy in there. He's still alive. He's just acting crazy.
I take a quick look around from, assume we're in an elevated position. Are there any lifeboats?
Yeah, there are lifeboats. Mm-hmm. Cade, you notice that people on the deck are starting to get concerned that the ferry is accelerating, turning, and listing. They start to crowd together. You hear their voices. Oh, what's
This is,
happening? We're gonna just hold on to me. Come over here.
we'll go. Are there any interior windows to this
You would need
bridge?
to go.
Windows on the outside.
Yeah, you need to go outside onto the front deck, and then that's when you can look through into the.
We'll go outside.
Yeah.
The closest window to me when I get outside. I'll pull my axe out and with the spiked end of it, start smashing the window out.
Okay.
I would be with Cade. I'd go with him.
You betcha. It's up here. Visuals. There you go. Except. Boop. Boop. Move y'all off scene for a second. Okay. Yep. So you see this fella here. He ignores you once you initially approach, and you start hacking away at the glass
Yeah.
with your axe. You do that. He reacts in fright and concern, and then he reaches over to a lever and he just jams it. And when he does that, the boat turns even tighter and waves come up over the starboard side as it's cutting into the water. Betty, come on, man. Cutting into the water. Give me an agility check. Ability check?
Move.
Move?
Yeah.
Ability?
Yeah,
Stay on your
mobility.
feet? The two of them?
Yep. Okay. Mobility check.
Okay, cool. You maintain your footing. You have to get a wider stance, grab on to a bar that's sticking out of the wall just to keep your feet up under you. And Cade, you just keep hammering away. You could use your ready?
Close combat attack.
Close combat, yeah.
Dual axe. It'll be 4 points of damage, 2 successes. Can't hear you, Beauregard.
You made a nice long crack in the window, and it's just a few more whacks and it's going to shatter. And he starts to back away from the console. Let's jump to the little lobby area so everyone else can get in on this action. What's your reaction? What's going on? You guys.
We don't know what's
I'm
going on the
stoned
bridge,
and
right?
barely breathing.
You know that the ship is accelerating and turning rapidly. The listing is getting worse.
Well, I should hope that Cade is getting a handle on things. Doesn't seem like he is.
Maybe we should go check on it.
Anyone else?
So I think I will.
Any feelings?
I will.
I'll
I
sit
think I'm
back
going
here.
to go walk up to the front. I'm going to walk up to the front.
I'll step back here and look after Evie here because she is ill and needs assistance.
Mm-hmm. Evie, roll endure, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Evie is vomiting on the floor, having smoked too much ganja. She's and plus riding these rough ferry. It's just really setting her stomach all topsy turvy.
Evie, I should
Wipe
hope
your
that
mouth.
I hope you're not affected by that gas. I hope you're okay, Evie. You better come around. Have some faith.
I think it's just the cannabis, Father.
Oh, those drugs
You
are
can
no
see
good
that
for
she's-
nobody. Even for
You see that
healing.
she's quivering, just quivering, shaking her hand. Her hands are shaking, Father.
Jeez, I wish there was something I could do. I'm gonna pray for you. In the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Amen. I pray, Evie will live this moment and live to fight with us to the end, Lord. And then we could live with you in the afterlife.
Thank you, Father.
Where's Artemis?
He went.
Artist went to the front.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's going to the front. Yeah. All right. Arthur he says, "I'll get you some." Whoa. He stops and braces himself against the wall. I'll get you some water, Doctor. And he starts to make his way over to this little kitchenette area here, this little commissary where no one is behind the counter, and he starts looking for some water, for bottled water for you, Evie. Evie, you see that the port side of the ferry, you can see out the window that the water, at first it just laps roughly onto the deck and swishes off, but then the deck plunges deeper into the water and starts to cut violently. And when it does that, the ferry violently lists over, and you are quite concerned that the ferry itself is going to end up capsizing. All of you feel this general dread. Ado says, "Holy moly, man! We gotta get to the lifeboats," and he rushes off to the door. I'll get one. Hey, I'll get one started for you, Evie. Hey, Arthur, bring the doctor. I'll go find a lifeboat. He rushes off
Lifeboat?
out the door.
Jeez, Kate had one job to do: take control of the ship. Now we're sinking.
You can see out the windows that the ferry is attempting to turn and head back, if not adjacent, horizontally tracking the shore to another port. It's gradually moving back towards land, making this really deep, severe cut in the sound. And whoever's driving clearly does not know how to sail this boat.
Listen, Barkley, when I break that window, you shoot that dude. And if he runs and exits out, let him run. Immediately go inside and see that lever right there. Do the opposite of what he did with it.
Yeah, I can do that, and I'll pull my gun out so I have it ready.
Okay. Alright. Sparkly. Okay. And that is not Cade. This is Cade. Get there.
Have I made my way up there yet?
Hold on. Hold on. Technical difficulty. You are rushing up. Bring to front. There we go. That's better. Okay, so. Artemis, you are rushing through, and people are rushing over to the starboard side, and they're clinging on to the chairs or grabbing onto the walls as the ferry starts listing over. On the port side, water is starting to rush over as the ferry is cutting into the water. You hear the ship is just groaning and shuddering beneath you. Roll mobility.
All right, mobility.
Oh no!
Push it.
Oh, did I lose my stress?
Yeah, you would have lost your stress. You want to re-roll that?
Yeah. Okay, let me take that again. There we go.
All right.
I don't know why it's showing too stress, but it should be.
You trip up on your feet and slam into a wall. You know that you feel your shoulder pop inside of your body. You might have twisted or pulled a ligament. It hurts like hell, and you just reflexively pull your arm in, but you keep moving towards the front, grabbing window panes, seats, anything that you can get your hands on, and move further towards the cockpit door. And you see that security guy, and he's banging on the door. He pulls out his revolver, and he's like, "Us, open! Man, what are you doing?" And he's banging on the door.
I want to see if I can pick the lock. I want to see if I can pick the lock to the door.
Okay, you can give it a shot.
Okay. I want to push it.
For some reason, I imagine one of those big metal doors that you have to use your will to open up.
Gonna pick. What are you using to pick the lock with?
I'm a circus performer. I mean, it was kind of part of my background.
Okay. All right. So you pull out some of your daggers, your knives, and you're trying to jiggle it open. I'm supposing.
Yep. That should be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. As you're doing that, you see that the security guard, he actually pulls out a loop of keys, and he's feverishly trying to go through all of them. He says, "I think I got an emergency key that, for emergency situations like this." And he's fumbling with his gun, and it drops, and it hits the deck and starts spinning, and it spins across the deck, and he runs over to retrieve it.
Okay.
He
So pick that
has
lock.
keys. You have to retrieve the
I should
keys
open
from
it.
him. Yeah. You have to retrieve the keys. Roll mobility.
Retrieve the
Cade,
keys.
retrieve the keys. Roll mobility. Okay.
There.
You grab the keys. As you're doing that and you're fumbling with the keys and you jam it into the lock, you can. The cop is coming up behind you. He's huffing and puffing, and he's like on all fours, scrambling up behind you. You open the door. Cade, you bust through the glass, clearing away for Barkley.
All right. Does the guy like run away right away, or is he just staying there in shock?
I want to see what you're doing as Cade is clearing through the glass, and
I pull.
Gus is backing away.
Yeah, I aim my gun right at Gus,
Okay.
and
Throws
if
up
he
his
does it,
hands.
throws up his hands, I shoot.
Yeah.
I shoot at him because Cade told me to shoot him if he doesn't run away.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
Okay.
it's your first murder. All right. Cade, you've done a great job corrupting the youth.
Roll for it.
I just did, and I succeeded.
Oh, okay. So you hit him. He doubles over, falls onto the deck. Thud. At that point, the door jerks open and Artemis comes shuffling in.
Artemis, pull that lever back. Hurry up.
Run over and grab the pull it back. And try to turn it to the side because I know we're going the opposite, turning in a circle at this point, probably.
At roll mobility, there is a difficulty. You're gonna need to get more than. You're gonna need at least 2 successes.
Okay, we'll try that. No, we will push it. And we get 2
Look
successes.
at you. You look at you. So you manage to. Well, what do? How do you?
I'm gonna pull it back and then kind of turn it so we kind of head back so we're slow down and we're not listening to the side like we were.
So
And
you're
I'm gonna look at
decelerating. Okay.
yeah, and I'm gonna look at our directional indicator and try. I know we were heading directly to the west, so I'm gonna try to turn it back in that direction.
That would be a further check in the few moments once you get this ship at least back on a steady trajectory. It'll take a few moments for sure. The cop, he's like, Gus, man, Gus, what happened? You shot him. You shot my buddy. And he stands up and he levels the gun at Artemis's back.
Don't you think there's been enough shooting already? Chill out.
Get away from there.
He was about to run us to ground.
Get away from there now.
He was about to run us to ground.
I'm gonna shoot the security guard.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, I'm not going to get away if he's if he puts a gun at me. Oh, yeah.
Do you want me to roll?
Yes, I want you to roll. Get more than 1 success.
No, it'll be simultaneous. You get
Yeah,
more than
one. If you both get one, you both shoot each other.
Which you'll need because that'll be 3 points of damage. So you want 2 successes.
Okay, there we go. It came through.
Would you like to push that?
Yeah. Yeah. You want to push it? You want to push it?
I pushed it. Holy shit!
Okay.
Holy!
Okay.
I saved Artemis.
That's a kill shot. That is a kill shot. Yes.
All right. Okay, so your shot gets off before the security guards does. And when he does fire, it goes out through a window near Cade's ear. He falls to the floor.
What is wrong with these people? Jesus Christ.
Fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I just shot 2 people. Holy shit.
Good work.
And
Good
I go
work. Get
back
in here
around.
and see
I'm
this
gonna,
crazy guy here. Reach over there and grab the gun before crazy Gus there decides to grab it.
and I'll go
And then
around.
go back to driving.
Yeah. What was Kate saying there?
I'm gonna go back around since the door is open now. There's no reason to climb through the window.
Yeah, I follow Cade.
And Gus, is it?
Gus.
Gus, yeah.
Yeah.
Gus.
Okay, so
I would've-
you were willing to kill everybody for you to get back home because you think you can save whoever is there?
Do you see what's happening? See what's happening? See what's
Yes, I
happening?
do. I do. And I'm gonna save you, Gus. And I shoot him in the head.
So brutal. So brutal.
I'm gonna take the security guard's gun, and
Oh.
I will hand that gun to Artemis.
Oh, I picked it up, but thank you. I picked it up
Oh, okay.
before Gus grabbed it.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure if that gun wasn't picked
Yeah,
up, at least
I didn't
you were
want that
getting
guy
it.
grabbing it and shooting at me.
And then after that, I'm gonna tell Barkley to help me throw these 2 bodies overboard.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
totally.
All right. So you're dragging their bodies out into the the main area. Everyone's gathered around
Oh,
now.
we had to go out. We had to go outside that door to get to the front. We just opened that door up and throw them off the ship.
Could do that, yeah. Well, as you're doing that, people are going to see you dragging 2 bodies out and throwing them off the side of the ship there. They definitely back up.
You guys are
They were
safe.
infected.
They were infected, and they were trying to take you back to shore where all the bad stuff is. But we got this.
Okay.
And as you can tell, the ship is righting itself. He was trying to kill everybody.
All right, back. We're in the cozy lounge. Back in cozy lounge area. Evie, you're enjoying some water. Nice sparkling water. Some ginger ale.
Yeah. Thanks.
Beto
know,
comes
even-
back.
well,
It seems like there was a moment there where you did think that the ferry boat was going to capsize, but your fellow survivors apparently managed to get it under control. Beto says, "You just threw 2 people overboard. I saw it. Just threw. I think it was the captain or something. They just threw him in the water, and that security guard too.
Really?
I don't know what's going on up there. Ah,
The ship seems to be okay right now. How's Cade?
well, he was dragging the guy off, and he tossed him over, and Barkley and Artemis. There's just blood everywhere.
Let me go check that.
Man, I don't know if I can handle this. I mean, people just keep getting shot and stabbed in the head.
Relax,
and-
my son. Relax. 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 Lord is with us. This is the end of times, my friend. You gotta be strong. Be strong now.
You keep saying that! And he grabs you by the shoulders and starts shaking you. Stop saying that, man! And pushes you backwards. Roll mobility.
Busted the head.
He falls to the head.
0.
This guy's awful stressed out to be high as a kite. I tell you what.
Yeah,
You need to be a little more mellow, man.
Well, that's not very good weed if he's that
If he's that stressed out, he must have some crap weed.
Uh, do you have the opportunity to push it? I notice it's a little bit weird there.
Yeah, why not? I'll push it. My faith in the Lord
Okay.
will push it. How do you push? I didn't never pushed yet.
So
Your button that
what you
says
got to do, just add a stress. Just add a stress
Yeah,
to your sheet, and then click off of it, and then just re-roll it because
it does.
yours is broken.
Yeah, it's some of these character sheets break.
Yeah, stress. Lord has
Just
never
add
had
stress. Make
stress.
sure you
Okay,
click off of it.
1. Okay, stress.
Make sure you
Okay,
click off of it,
Yeah.
and then just re-roll it.
okay, mobility. Yeah, the father never had stress. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
There you go.
You pinwheel backwards, but you feel the hands of the Lord catch you and push you back up. You stand firm in front of him.
It's like the Matrix. Damn.
Yeah.
I hold up my cross. You see this cross, my son?
Evie, you see that the Father is enveloped in a golden glow. Go ahead, Father.
Relax. Relax. Let peace be with you. Calm down. It's those drugs, son. You gotta get off those drugs. It's screwing with your mind. Relax. We'll be okay.
He reaches in his pockets and he throws a few more joints down and reaches in and pulls out a little baggie and throws it on the table. And it's full of cocaine. And he reaches into his pants pocket and he starts just out of random pockets, he starts just pulling out drug paraphernalia and putting it down on the table. And he's like, I'm done with it. I'm done with it, Father. I'm done with it. And he goes and he sits down in the corner and just starts chugging water. Evie, roll endure, please. Arthur is
See if
sitting
you
there
can
rubbing
endure. See if you can keep from reaching out and grabbing all that stuff that he's
I
throwing
was
down.
gonna say I'm like grab all those joints.
So, takes out her backpack, slides it all off the backpack.
Arthur is sitting next
She
to you,
can't
rubbing your
endure it.
back. Okay. You're feeling better. The nausea, the
I do not
queasiness
grab
has
the
passed.
joints. I know that they are what made me vomit, so I do not grab the
right.
remaining.
What about the cocaine and the barbiturates and the heroin?
I pass on all of it.
It's gonna be the new
Okay.
currency.
All right. Everyone eventually gathers up on deck. Let's see if I have another. We'll just go back to this other image here. Where were you? Oh yes, this one. I lost my. Oh well. Anyway, we'll just say you gather back here. You eventually make your way back to the lobby area. You will find someone who is trustworthy to leave in the pilot check, I'm guessing. Or do you want somebody to stay up there and drive?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah?
Somebody should.
Yeah.
One of us should stay up there with the person. I'll stay up there with the person to make sure that they
Okay.
don't go Cocoa Puffs.
Barkley's
We'll do
sticking
this.
wherever Cade goes. Barkley's with him.
You got it.
I mean, I'm driving,
Thanks,
right?
Well, that's what we were
Oh,
determining.
if he's driving, then that's fine. I'll go back and let everybody know what's going on in that case. If Artemis is gonna fill it in.
Well, we're gonna do this. We'll just say that the scene takes place up here.
Yeah, that's good. But, yeah.
Oh look,
Yeah.
everybody's
get
here.
in here.
Never mind. I don't need to go down.
Yeah, it's convenient, right?
Everyone, you all gather
Am I
here,
still down
and
below?
it looks like
in my
Oh, you're
in
right
this
here on-
conversation?
no, you're right here on the map.
Okay.
No, you were
Here,
feeling
here,
better. Yeah, you walked on up.
Yeah, yeah. You're good. You're good. And you all gather, and you see that the sun is starting to break the darkness. The gray black is starting to turn an amber yellow on the eastern horizon, and you're chugging through the water. And any final words, Father?
This is it, everybody. This is it. This is our destiny. This is where the Lord is leading us to fight the end of times. This is where we'll have the final battle. The battle for all of you to go to heaven. You hear me, Kate?
Actually, Father, I see this more as a returning to our roots, returning to our ancestors, returning to the way that humans are supposed to live. This is our destiny, you're right, but it is the human destiny, going back to where it originated.
It is hard to interpret God's will. Maybe he didn't like the way the civilization was going. Destroying the environment, destroying the whole planet. Maybe he wants us to go this way. But whatever he wants, we must abide by his wishes. Whether you like it or not. This is our fate.
This is the fate of humankind, Father. We're following in the footsteps of men that have walked ages and ages before us. And I feel confident we'll walk ages after us as well. This is not the end times.
Well, I hope so, Evie, because I kind of like this planet. Kind of like this life. I hope you're right.
Me too, Father.
Brother three. Words.
Father,
Yeah, I'm just like sitting back, kind of driving, and I'm just like going, Jesse, I know that you can help me through this, and you're showing me how. And I'm just kind of ignoring the rest of them. And I'm talking to myself, apparently, as everyone else. And I know I didn't. I know I didn't do right by you by accidentally killing you and everything, but I'm glad you stood by me and that we're still together.
As you're saying these words, you can see her materialize standing on the bow, and her hair is blowing in the wind, and she turns and gives you a glance over her shoulder, and she smiles lovingly at you.
And I smile and keep driving the ship forward.
well, Father, the night's over. I guess maybe it's time for my confession.
Confess, my son.
But in front of everybody? Is that how it works?
It's up to you.
I think some things should be left for private.
All right, Barkley.
Yeah, Barkley's kind of like sitting there, and he's just gonna like look at his hands for a moment, and he's like, "Oh, Dad, I really miss you. I knew if you were here, you'd be able to tell me what to do. I hope I didn't. I hope I'm not disappointing you. But I trust Cade, and I know Cade's probably my best chance for survival out of all of this, with everything going crazy. And I'll stand up, and I'll walk towards Cade, and just stand with Cade.
Sorry you had to trial by fire, kid, but this is just the beginning.
Yeah. Is it supposed to be easy like that?
Easy?
It
When you
was
have
so
a tool,
easy.
when you have a tool, it's easy to use, but it's how you feel afterwards. That's the catch.
I don't feel bad. I saved Artemis. I don't feel bad. The other guy, yeah, sure I shot him, but he was gonna kill us all. The way he was driving this boat.
Absolutely
I don't
right.
feel like I did any. I don't think I did anything wrong. I think I did the right thing.
And that's what matters.
Okay. I'll look over at Artemis for a moment. And then just out across the water with that like 10,000 mile stare.
All right. As the camera pans out, the ferry chugs on through the sound as the sun rises up, and off on the Seattle side, you see plumes of smoke starting to rise here and there, blackened smoke as the neighborhoods and city starts to burn from the chaos that is erupting from the rising of the dead. And that's where we'll end this trilogy. Well done, everyone.
Nice.
Great game.
Well done.
Good game.
Tough luck.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was fun, man.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I thought that was a great group of characters. Great group of characters there.
Yeah, we gotta continue like
yeah, I
with
want
these
to play
characters.
with all you guys again. This is awesome.
Yeah, I'm keeping Father Cross. I'm gonna use him for something because he's not dead in this world yet. I'm gonna get this cross and the
And
priest
Evie lived
outfit.
through, so she'll be back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, even though it's the end of the trilogy, you might see all these characters back in future Walking Dead because we're gonna keep doing Walking Dead on this channel for eternity because it's such a great game.
Yeah, this was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a fun game.
Pumpkin cakes. Yeah.
Good job,
Well,
Players.
this is just a mini campaign, but I run a season campaign. We're on season 3 that starts. It's going to start probably within a few weeks. It's Walking Dead. It's a bi-weekly campaign. You can check our YouTube channel if you want to catch all the other episodes of this campaign and the other Walking Dead campaign that we have. But yeah, we do. It's bi-weekly, not weekly episodes. Pumpkin cakes. But yeah, great. Great.
Yeah.
I was wondering how you're gonna end it there, Beauregard. Like could have went on forever. Like, okay, we're going to an island now. We got to live on an island. Like, okay, and we got to end it this night. So.
Yes, we can always come back to it. I mean, that's the open-endedness of it, so that's great. You know, if there's
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'd be awesome.
hiatus
Yeah.
or whatever. You know.
Yeah. I would imagine that if and when we continue on with the storyline, I mean, you have your ferry, you have about 36 survivors, and we can say that you're just tooling up and down the coast, maybe? Or maybe you land somewhere and start a haven and have a settlement. Maybe there's a time jump of a few months or so. See what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I'd
figure
love
until
to
we
play
run low on food, this is a great haven.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a pretty
Yeah.
big ship. I mean, we could, if we
Mobile
get the
haven.
people off, we could set up, farming and all kinds of stuff on the deck and stuff.
Yeah, we could.
See?
Yeah.
Your creativity and imagination is just explosions and fireworks. That's great. Y'all are all fantastic players. I love playing with y'all, and thank you, Omega, for giving me the opportunity to run a quick campaign for you.
My pleasure, man. And it helps out the channel too, so good for both of us. So, so stay tuned, everybody in the audience. Thank you for coming out. Like, Murky, pleasure to see you again. Great having you back. I hope you can get some free time in the future to see more of us live, but I know you're out there, and appreciate to see you again. Lollygaggers, thank you so much for the raid. Bringing people here, trying to boost us up in Twitch is great. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Maybe we could stream together one time, or like I could play on your game or something. Dratius, Australius was here.
Nice.
Freeverse. Yeah, we had a lot of action tonight. Had new people
That's
here.
good.
Fosco. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, so in the future, we got The Walking Dead Season 3 of the Campaign of the Dead coming soon. We don't know exactly when, but it should be soon. And then we got the new Alien edition coming out, the Evolved edition with the new starter set and the new, I forget what the name of the scenario is, but it's on its way now, and then we'll be doing that. We got the Twilight 2000 Season 3, and we got the Great Dark, the new scenario that they rule book that they got. So we got that on the horizon. I'm looking for players for Halloween night to do 10 candles, a one night session that probably go like 3 or 4 hours. So if I can get players, we're gonna have 10 candles based on the movie Pitch Black on Halloween night. If I can get players for that, but if not, we won't. So, but yeah, lots of action here coming your way. So thanks everybody. Thanks for coming out, and thank you Beauregard for GMing an awesome game. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yes,
My
thank you,
pleasure.
Beauregard. That was awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
100%.
Thank you all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I highly recommend everyone check out Omega Ohm's YouTube channel and watch his season 1 and season 2 of The Walking Dead. Awesome roleplay throughout both seasons. Just check it out, guys. It's awesome. I've already watched it twice. It's good. I'm probably gonna do a third watch through here in the next month, just so that way I can like catch all the things I keep missing. So
Yeah, our Walking Dead group is
I
really good.
promise
So
you, if you
check
do
it out.
watch
Yeah.
it- if you guys do watch it, none of us were mad at each other in real life. So
Yeah,
No.
some of them were really tense.
Scott's actually really mad.
we
I
got
was actually really mad.
we
Yeah.
got some comments. No, we're all good.
Yeah, it's a it's a tense game. Okay.
yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Okay. Thanks everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.
All right.
Good night.
Hey,
care.
see you later.